Hi, welcome. This is my home, my house where I live. We're doing some remodeling projects, and I'm welcoming you into the center of this project so I can show you where we're at and what we're doing. It's December 25th, 2016. We don't celebrate Christmas, so on this day, we work around the house. Let me show you what we're working on here. Come to the back of the room here, and we'll get a full shot of the whole room. Stand right here, beautiful camera lady. Stand right here. And then I'll have you pan around the room as I talk about a few different things. First of all, it started with the floor. Take a look down here. Started with the floor. We had some really old crappy subflooring, and over that they just put a layer of cheap carpeting. Been there for years. And we have 4 kids, and over the course of time we've had 2 dogs and 3 or 4 cats. I can't keep track. So let's just say that carpet was pretty much destroyed. And we got tired of it. My wife got tired. The camera lady got tired of it, and she ripped it up recently. So that triggered action into redoing this room. We always wanted hardwood flooring, so that got all ripped up. I got some of the new subflooring, which is just OSB, half-inch OSB. I'm laying that down. Part of the reason I'm using half-inch OSB is to get the floor back up. As you can see, the person who owned the house before us, they put drywall over the old plaster wall. There's this huge gap from the bottom of the drywall down to the old subfloor. So I'm trying to bring that up just a little bit because I don't want to have 16-inch trim all along the base of the walls. So I had some of the new subflooring put in place. And yeah, I know it's not square. It's because the room isn't square. I'm going to do the best I can. So I got that just quickly laid down. Before I finished the perimeter of putting the OSB around there, I wanted to fix this big mess right here. I used to have an adhesive strip, a piece of cabling conduit that you just glue or tape to the wall. And I had that on there to hide all the cables from my TV. And the last time we painted the house, we just painted around it, and I always hated it. So I peeled it off, never thinking that that old adhesive was strong enough to rip the paint off. Not only did it rip the paint off, it ripped the drywall paper off, and it left a gigantic, I just ripped it off and it was gone. I didn't have even a chance to think twice about it. So, never use those stupid things, by the way, what a joke. So that totally destroyed the wall. So I mudded that, and I'm sanding that, trying to get that back smooth and flat again. And let me tell you about this stuff. This stuff is a miracle. They have this at Menards. It's called Problem Surface Sealer. Penetrates, seals, binds unstable surfaces, locks down torn drywall, seals wallpaper adhesive, provides water-resistant foundation. That's the key right there. You see on the little label, they got a guy peeling paint, and the drywall paper is splitting open, exposing the brown drywall paper. You can't mud over that stuff. You can't paint over that stuff. It's paper. It absorbs all the moisture, and then it bubbles up, and you're screwed. This stuff seals that hard as a rock. This is the Zinsser brand. It's called Guards. There's other stuff out there. I forget the name of it. If you Google it, you can find some stuff. If you got some exposed paper that's giving you a problem, take some of that, roll it on real thick, let it dry. It dries hard as a rock, and then you can mud over it and paint over it and sand over it, no problem. And I had a gigantic piece of exposed brown drywall paper over there. Fixed it right up. So that's the biggest problem with the walls and the paint. That's getting done. And the beautiful camera lady patched all the little nicks and knacks and notches in the walls that the kids put in there, and that we bumped into the walls over the years. Take another look at this stuff like this right here. Look at the outlets. That bugs the crap out of me. That's code. You can put those in upside down. To me, it's upside down. The smiley face is supposed to go right side up. It just bothers the heck out of me. So I'm putting in new outlets and turning them right side up because it drives me nuts. So we're gonna have new paint. Oh, and here's an old This is the old knob and tube wiring outlet that used to be here. This circuit's dead. I gotta fill that hole. That's gonna get taken care of. I'm gonna patch over that and we can trim up to that. I've hated that ever since we've lived here. That's never been a functioning outlet, and it goes right into the middle of the trim on the floor. I've hated that stupid thing. That's gone. And that used to be where we had a cable outlet going through the wall. I patched that. And look at all these cold air returns. Look at this thing. Look at the size of that monstrosity. And that one. And there's another big, huge one over here. Come check this one out. This was the original cold air return. This thing used to come at least out right here, out to right here, and over there. And it's just a gigantic gaping hole in the floor. They didn't patch that very good either. So another reason why I wanted to add some structure and some rigidity and flatness to the floor. Another reason why I use 1/2" OSB. So underneath that, I still have to come in underneath and reinforce that. And then that's this room. We're gonna start painting. I'll finish the subflooring, and then I can start laying the hardwood floor, which here's the hardwood floor that we picked. Let me flip this over and you can get a view. Check this stuff out. Ha! You can't see it, I gotta flip the box. Come on, baby! It's stranded bamboo. It's finished. Tongue and groove. I'll nail that down. So that's that. And we're using this really thick insulated underlayment. Get a view of this. It's a really thick felt. It's called Quiet Step, and then it's got a rubber layer on top. That side goes up. It's a really thin blue layer of rubber, and then this really thick felt. This is real good for sound deadening, for insulation, and another real important thing is it helps take up all those imperfections in the floor and take up some of the waviness. This stuff is expensive. This is 100 square feet right here, a roll, and that was 50 bucks. So that's that room. And this room in here, this is a kid's bedroom. Same story in here. I just threw down the sheeting real quick. I'll do the perimeter, get the floor lifted back up a little bit. That way both floors will be even with one another. You can get a look down here. That'll be the same. And then this is getting retrimmed and repainted. So that's basically the gist of it all. Oh, check a look at this joke. Over put this door in. They didn't reinforce the top portion, and I don't know, they're not very big nails, and they just basically have this nailed in with like roofing nails or something. I could probably kick this door in with one kick if I wanted to. So I reinforced the top a little bit there. Thanks for the instruction there, Mr. Eric Miller. Oh, those are 3-inch screws going through that 2x4 into the studs there. I did that one-handed with my new, I'm not even gonna dig it out. I got a new awesome DeWalt impact driver. That thing's bad, love it. So yeah, that's the cool thing out of this whole deal is I got some nice new tools. So that's basically it. Hardwood flooring, doing the paint, fixing, patching the walls and the holes in the walls, and painting this room. This is going to be blue. This is going to be kind of tan, and then I don't know what we're going to do about trim yet, but that's basically it. Thanks for watching this stupid house.